Hello and welcome to It Comes in Waves. This reminds me, well, all right, so there was a game that was released. Let me look it up. I'm gonna find the sound. Apologize for the silence. So in Antonio Ferrer, I'm butchering their name. I am so sorry. Antonio Freyer. I don't know if that's right. But it's from Merlino Games. They made the game No Sun to Worship, which I had played the demo of and I thought was really cool. And I had requested a key on Keymailer because I was like, oh, I want to play it. It was like in the earlier days when I was a much smaller channel. And yeah, I got denied. I was straight up, nah, you don't get a key. So I still haven't picked it up. Anyway, it just kind of reminds me of that. Anyway, so this game is it's got a permadeath status to it. There's no save system. Once you die, you are dead, and I guess you have to start over. Apparently, I'm an outcast, and this guy doesn't like me. It looks like we're in Tatooine. Alright, is everybody here, like, kind of a rude person? I don't want to skip the line. What is happening here? I keep, like, stopping, and then I just kind of, like, slide into the ground. I'm a traitor and a letdown. Okay. Waves get smaller, but it never goes away. No, I'm supposed to change what you did. What did I do? What do you guys think I did? Is it because I can't walk properly? What is going on? Hello, little robot. Beep, boop, bop. Everybody seems to know what I did, except for me. Like, because I have no idea what I did. It's apparently some sort of specimen growth. I'll be honest, I didn't really read into what this is. Because I was never going to pick it up. I picked it up because it was in a Fanatical bundle, I think? I have no idea what I should be doing. I don't know what's up with the control scheme. Like, it seems like I keep struggling to... Look, I mean, like, for whatever reason, it's like, we just seem to get stuck on the ground, and I can't, like, keep walking. It's weird. Alright, doesn't seem like talking to any of these dudes is necessary. Maybe I can go in this building? Excuse me, gentlemen. No. Alright, you guys, keep your secrets. My dude's well-watered. He's not thirsty, which is nice. I also am not thirsty. I've been drinking a lot of water lately. So, good on me. Water's good for you. I've been actually mixing a little bit of cranberry juice in it. Because cranberry juice is delicious. I love cranberries. I used to actually freeze cranberries, and now I just eat them like candy. They're delicious. There's no point in your quest. Well, I don't even know what my quest is, dude. I mean, just start it up and... kinda confused as to what's going on. It doesn't feel like drowning. I guess maybe we can try to take the land speeder looking thing. Try to go on a magical little trip. This is a game from my library. I picked it up a long time ago. I don't actually know how long ago it was. So, yeah. Because not every game I play can be a demo. Because if that was, I would never, ever finish playing the things that I have. What is, like, I don't understand, like, why, like, stuff is, like, so difficult. I can never come back to town if I travel. Alright, well, I mean, seems like town wasn't really worth being at anyway. Welcome, traveler. If you are here, you probably carry a specimen on your backpack, and you are trying to bring it to the sanctuary. To be led to the sanctuary, make sure the specimen is fully grown, otherwise the gates will not open. Only repentant soul will be able to make this journey. Stay hydrated. If you die, there's no coming back. Good luck. Alright. Alright, I don't know what the deal is with the movement mechanics, but I seem to constantly run into, like, some kind of invisible wall, and it is infuriating. Ooh, I've got a gun. Apparently we get really thirsty all the time. If we're hurt, water will be used to heal you. If we're out of water, you will start dying. Death is permanent. Apparently so is our ability to walk in a straight line is apparently something that just doesn't quite exist in this universe. Also don't really know where to go. This makes me think a little about Dune Arrakis Awakening or Dune Awakening or whatever it is coming out here soon. Looks pretty cool. Hello, thing. Alright. Ooh, we got some water. Apparently we lose water just by existing. So whatever the deal is with the movement mechanics, I hate it. I hate the mechanics. It's like this whole idea that I stop and I can't move rather consistently is infuriating. Like I mean, watch, I stopped. I'm pushing to go forward, and I can't. So, like, in order to start moving, I have to, like, change direction. I don't know why anyone would have thought that's a cool way to do things, but, whatever. Let's go find this dude. Hello, dude? Dude, stop. I'm trying to... Oh, my God. What the... Dude, I am not taking chances. You pulled a gun on me, I am going to shoot you. I'm gonna take your water. I mean, I don't know what he expected. I really don't. That was, kind of unnecessary. Oh, this guy's fighting something. Maybe he will be friendly and I can assist him. Oh, that guy back there is just kind of standing there. So I feel like he's probably not a bad guy. I'm gonna help him. Alright. Let me go see this dude and let him know that I saved him. Hey, buddy. I saved you. He doesn't care. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. These guys are bad guys. Come on, gun. Dirt faces, man. Don't make me shoot you and then after I can figure out how to walk properly. Apparently this dude didn't learn how to walk properly. Maybe it's like an alien thing. I don't really know, but it is maddening. Not very often I just want to quit playing a game rather quickly, but the answer to what is happening here is this is some straight up nonsense. Ooh, but that has better speed. Yeah. I'll take speed and damage over everything else. Alright, so I started here, and I think I went this way, so... Yeah, because we passed that, so we'll go to the scrapyard haven. I guess. I imagine I can kill all these dudes. I'm kind of like a badass. Oh, they're chasing that dude. Poor guy. Like, I mean... Yeah, all those people. Gonna let them do their thing. It's not my fight. I've already massacred like a whole bunch of people. It's a shame, though, because this feels like a game that I would absolutely adore. But, again... What? Okay, so it's working now? I don't know, it's just the problems I've had with moving around. Like, I don't know, a character that knows how to move has seemed to be such a fickle thing. I just can't imagine really, getting into it. Yeah, and it seems like the whole idea is to kind of go around in a circle to get to the sanctuary gates. Obviously drinking a lot of water on the way and trying your best to stay alive. I feel like you should probably go into the different areas that I've maybe not gone into every single place. Because it seems like... freaking invisible walls. It seems like there's a good possibility that these locations will have the stuff that makes my specimen grow. I imagine I'll probably survive long enough to make it all the way to that location, but I don't think I'm going to make it. Like, I don't think I'm going to get into the sanctuary, and I'm not going to make a second attempt to do it. This is going to be like a one-time attempt, and I'm not going to make it, probably, because I haven't found everything that I think I need to find. I guess I should go back to those guys. I guess might as well. Well, maybe these guys will respawn or something. Or maybe there's some kind of... fuel efficiency. There we go. Alright, what do we got here? We've got a pistol that is slightly better in a way, but it's actually not better. I'm not taking something that has such awful accuracy. I feel as though that would be kind of a bad choice. Alright, so yeah, because I mean, we've seen the hatch. We have not been into the Ossuary Canyon, but I don't feel like we need to do that. We're going to do the Siroc Hollow, which I believe is where those statues are. And then I guess I might have to go and kill all those dudes to take their water juice. It reminds me of Tank Girl, which is a comic book and also a movie. The movie didn't do fantastic, to be honest. I feel like it was kind of a movie that probably failed theatrically. I personally watched it on TV or something, and I thought it was great for a couple of reasons. Mostly because I thought the lady who was like the, actual tank girl lady was like super pretty and just kind of a badass. And I really, really liked the idea of that, a character that was a badass and a lady. Because you just don't see that too often, even in today's world. Especially with all the, like, anti-DEI initiatives. A lot of people think that's, like, the way things are supposed to be. I would say they're wrong. And I don't think people understand, like, those initiatives exist because corporations, businesses, the government, and whatnot will make it difficult for people that aren't, I don't know, straight white dudes to get jobs. Or other things. And you could argue with me and say that I'm wrong. And I would tell you I'm not wrong. Because I have a lot of years of working experience under my belt. And I've seen it in both the government and the civilian sector. Think about it. Let's take this game world as an example. Now, I'm not saying that it needs to have ladies, and I'm not saying that there aren't any women or other, people or aliens of whatever kind here. In fact, they're aliens, so I mean, it's really hard to assume what kind of gender they might be. But everybody looks kind of the same. Like, everybody's just, maybe it's because they're wearing suits. I don't really know. But I think it's difficult to look at this and say that this area is full of a vibrant selection of different kinds of alien folk. But who knows? I really don't know. I didn't look into it. It's not like a big deal. I feel as though this is not the dead end that I thought, and this might actually be Ossuary Canyon. Considering it does lead out, that's not where I want to go, which means... we're gonna have to go kill all those people in that village. We gotta get some more water. My dude gets thirsty a lot. It must be really hot. What else is going on today? Well, I don't know what's going on today. Today is Tuesday, the 11th of February. Tomorrow is the 12th. Tomorrow's the State of Play. Yeah, old Sony PlayStation's gonna get up on there on the old YouTube and tell people about these games they have coming. Heard lots of rumors about things coming. But what exactly is gonna be there? I really don't know. I'll be honest, I'm not too concerned. I haven't really been impressed with PlayStation this generation. The PlayStation 2, amazing. PlayStation 1, amazing. Alright, that's what that does. The PlayStation 4, it was mostly good. And the PlayStation 5 has collected more dust than any other console I've ever owned. Because I just don't spend a lot of time with it. I think it's because I went to Xbox Fan Fest one year, and I had a pretty decent time. I didn't feel like I should be there because you see a bunch of people who are just ecstatic about being there. They're super thrilled, super happy. You know, they're playing all these, or getting to hear about all these Xbox games, and they're just thrilled. It's like this thing that's like an exciting adventure. And then there's me and everybody, while everybody else is like, whoa, hollering noises. I'm just kind of like, eh. But we got a lot of free stuff, and also it was, you know, really cool. And they had a taco truck that was delicious. But long story short is I had a good time, and it kind of turned me into an Xbox player. Of course, now my Xbox is mostly used for Netflix and watching movies and TV shows, but one day Xbox will have a game that I want to play. Maybe. Maybe. But I also have Game Pass on my computer, so I'm like, what for? Alright, so I'm gonna go to this Scrapyard Haven. I feel like that's a good choice. I don't know what this camp is. Like, I feel like this area is the hatch. You know, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I definitely went over there. Took all the water. I'm a little bit concerned with our water intake. We might run out. Haven't got anything to grow our specimen. Pretty disappointed that the specimen doesn't grow by itself. I feel like there's a good chance I'm not really fully going to experience this game in all the ways it would like to be experienced. This water? Do we have a ton of water on the ground? I think this is a water enhancement thing. Yeah, those are super important. Let's see, my dude's finally learned how to walk. It's kind of a nice thing. Yeah, I don't know what these are. Looks like leaves. It's a type of grass. Ah, no, this is the hatch. I feel like some of these dudes are bugged. That's really caused a bit of an issue. I like how we have all this wind, and yet there's really no, like, dust or anything. Welcome to 1999. Which was actually a really cool year. The year before I graduated high school. Yeah. I'm freaking old, man. Actually, I'm not really that old. I could pass for like a ripe 30-something, I think. Like 30, 36, 37. You know who's aged really, really well? Alexandria Daddario. No, stop running, dude. I have to shoot you too. I don't know why, but I feel like I need your water. I would also say Kirsten Dunst. Oh, my girlfriend's aged really well, too. She's not quite as old as me. She's getting up there in them years, though, but she's aged rather gracefully. Ah, she's just as beautiful today as she was several years ago when I first met her. In fact, I might even say she's a little bit more beautiful, because now I know, like, her a bit better, so, you know, like, I recognize all these little things that I wouldn't recognize before. Um, but yeah, so I don't think I've been to the Scrapyard Haven. I'm really not sure. This map is not the most helpful situation, because I feel like this is the forest or something? I don't know, man. The way this is set up does make me feel like I'm not completely sure about really much of anything. Hello, little robot dude. I'm not gonna shoot you. And I'm pretty positive I went to that place over there, so we're gonna skip it. And work our way forward. See what happens. I'm pleasantly surprised about this game. You know, it's actually pretty catchy. Like, I mean, it's been a fairly decent experience. I will say that the enemies have been, I don't know, like they don't really seem to have a whole bunch of AI going on. I can understand why we have permadeath, because really if you die to these guys, you've made a really large amount of mistakes, and well, it's just punishing you for basically walking face first into bullets. That is definitely the hatch, so Scrapyard Haven has got to be this way. And this is the forest. All I know is I need the specimen to be at 100%. And it doesn't seem to grow on its own, which is disappointing. What is this? The robot, or it's a water efficiency, or it's water. I'm not really sure. If it's water, I don't think I'm gonna pick it up. I'll pick it up on the way back. That's great. We'll just take it. They say in the desert it's always better to hydrate as opposed to just kind of hold out. Like, now, obviously you're not going to drink all the water at once, because you got to make sure you ration it a bit. Too bad this dude doesn't have a suit that puts water in. Look, I mean, I think he does, actually. I think he's got his own suit thing from, like, Dune, where it, you know, recycles your sweat, your spit, your pee, everything. Everything goes back into it. There's some extra water for the way back. Happy times. And again, I think this is this scrapyard. So it could be this could be a good, I don't know, a good adventure. Or it could just be a complete waste of time. I don't know. Really don't know. Oh my god. Are you serious? That is ridiculous. Alright, I don't know what's here. I don't know if there's any value to further exploring, because that fall about near killed me. So I guess we'll make our way to the water that I saw, and then continue heading away. I don't know. I'm just hoping the specimen. I'm hoping that I find enough stuff to grow the specimen the rest of the way, because I will be really disappointed if it was back there somewhere, because I don't feel like that was my fault. Like, that just seemed like kind of like a really crappy situation. And I think I'm in this little area right there. Again, I'm not even going to bother with these areas. Seems like they're absolutely terrible choices. Just kind of hope for the best. You know, I'm confused. We had a speeder bike, or a land speeder, or some sort of vehicular transportation. I guess I didn't check it after we got here to see if I could actually use it. I didn't check to see if it had any kind of issues attached to it. So maybe it's on me, but I feel as though in this situation you would just drive through all of this. Wouldn't that make more sense? Like, who sits there and says, you know what, I gotta go through the desert and drop some stuff off. You know what would be a good idea? Let me just go walking through the desert. Yeah. Excellent idea. You're a genius, Matt. You and your silly walk through the desert nonsense. I'm just gonna blame myself for it. Assume the game would have allowed us to take the bike. Because that's just like it would have been a pretty funny thing, I guess. I realize I haven't talked a lot about the way I feel about the setting and the environment and the actual gameplay. Specimen growth. This is a shortcut. I'm not taking it. Because I saw that dude walking. I need to just go shoot him in the back a couple of times. So I can't say I'm super impressed with the actual gunplay. The gunplay is pretty simple. Like, it's not bad per se. It's just not super great because the AI for the enemies doesn't really seem to be super present. They seem to be kind of casually aware that everyone is out here trying to shoot you. I do like that the AI or that the NPCs will attack each other. That's pretty cool. I definitely like that. Okay, so looking at this is the Eternal Emberwood. I don't know if this is going to be worth it to go and explore. I don't really know. I think I'll get down to like 50% maybe. I'm just looking to see if I can see water. I feel like there's probably not going to be any fire over there, or water. Fire and water typically do not kind of line up to be on the same side. I could obviously be missing something, but since, you know, the game says it's permadeath and I don't get to go back, I might as well just say screw it and push forward. Oh, you know what? I was wrong. The specimen growth does grow on its own. Yeah, I just saw it. It moved just a tiny bit, but that counts. Oh, well, this looks a little bit ominous. We've got a skull right here. Obviously, some sorts of giants or something used to be here, but then they died. I feel like these, okay, maybe they're not dangerous. I felt like they might be traps, or like maybe you could fall down them or something's gonna pop out like a giant antlion or something. Dang, I don't think I'm gonna catch up to that dude that I saw running around here. You think we can drink the water? I don't think we can actually get down to the water. But I just really want to go and check out the waterfall. I can't, like... I can't skip it. It's really pretty. I'm gonna check. You know what? This might end in my death, and I'll be very disappointed, but... it could be worth it. We've got a, one of those specimen growth canisters. Alright, so it doesn't look like we can actually get water from here, so... Oh. Looks wonderful. It looks like the specimen, the more it grows, the more water it takes, so... Yeah. My dude's gonna die out here. Gonna die in the desert. Well, the desert is a harsh mistress. I feel as though, you know, within... Oh, there's a dude over there, I think. I might be able to make it to him and get enough water to continue. For at least a little bit. But I feel like giving us a world that we can explore, kind of. But making it so time constrained is really like a huge negative. Oh my gosh. Is this water? Oh, oh, look at that water. Alright, these guys are... I don't know where they're going, but I'll use this to my advantage. Stop running, my dude. I need your water. I need your water, too. Hot diggity dang. Well, that one dude is apparently going to survive. Red Veil Falls, we're this way. Oh, that's a great skull. We're almost to the sanctuary gates. Huzzah! I think I'm gonna make it. As long as, like, no terrible mistakes happen, I think I'm gonna make it. Reminds me I have to make... oh, well, I don't have to. I'm going to make stuffed bell peppers for dinner. I wasn't going to. I was going to make, like, deconstructed stuffed bell peppers. Which isn't a real thing, but basically I was going to make all the stuff that you would normally put inside of a bell pepper. But instead of putting it inside of a bell pepper, I was going to chop up the bell pepper and, you know... kind of use it that way. That box could have a weapon, could have water. I don't think it will have either. So I feel as though it's probably not worth checking. So, of course, we are going to go and check it. I mean, the worst case scenario is I'm wrong and it doesn't have anything. I mean, I don't think it does have anything. That's garbage. Oh, what? There's like a water thing by the skull? How did I miss that? Like... Dang, we ended up having to do a little back and forth these. I think this is water. Yeah, alright, so I might as well wait just a moment. Maybe we can go in the giant skull. Nothing in it. Check around for anything else. Looks like there's possibly something over here. Which could also be water, which is not really all that important right now. Considering I have water there, but it could also be an efficiency thing, which is important. I don't know how I missed it the first time around. I think it's because I got distracted looking for, or I got distracted by the dudes, and I decided I should shoot them. That specimen is almost there. It's gonna happen. And we will have succeeded on our little adventure. I feel like we're going at a better pace here in the nighttime. Now don't see anything else. And I know I'm at the Great Skull right here, which means it's literally just down to the Sanctuary gates. I'm going to wait until my water hits a little bit. Sweet. Specimen is fully grown. Let's go to the sanctuary. Yeah, because that's the that's the canyon thing. Well, I don't know what's going to happen when we hit the sanctuary. I feel like it might be the end of our little adventure. Together, you, me, and our little dude here in the magical land of rocks and sand. Overall, I will say that I'm pleasantly surprised by the experience. It's an interesting game. It's very odd, but I don't dislike it. Like, I mean, I think the gunplay was kind of lame. Just wasn't really all that exciting. Let's let this dude get to the sanctuary if he's going to the sanctuary. I don't think he's going to the sanctuary. He might be. I'm going to let him go, though. I ain't going to kill him. Stop it, dude. That dude's just trying to make his way downtown like Vanessa Carlton, and we will not stop him. Oh, that area looked like it would have been pretty cool to explore. And there's a sanctuary, or not a sanctuary, there's a green thing that we could use to feed our little specimen, but I don't need it. But yeah, I mean, overall, like, I mean, the world itself is kind of interesting looking. I would have liked to have been able to just explore, but considering that we can't really explore due to the, I don't know, necessity to move pretty quickly, that part's a little bit lame. The movement issue that I have every once in a while is strange. It was mostly in the starting area. There's a couple of other places I've run into it, but I don't quite understand what the deal is with it and why it happens, but it kind of felt like it was going to be a deal breaker for me. But now that it's not happening, I feel much better about the experience. Specimen removed from backpack. Huzzah, we don't need it anymore anyway. Is this specimen some leaves? A flower? I did all of this to bring some flowers to a gravesite. Strange tradition. I grew this flower for you. I miss you. Oh, how touching. I am sorry. Again by Antonio Freire. Well, anyway, it's over. It was, you know, it was pretty cool, man. I do like it. I think it was a nice little experience. I don't know that I would play it again, but it was a good time. The link's in the description if you want to check it out, and goodbye.